Hello, my wonderful friend. Today we are going to be talking about the once you stop caring, she starts chasing concept and why it will mess up your life, like permanently. What you are going to learn today comes from both my insight as a woman as well as my extensive training and research as a certified coach. If you want to avoid heartbreak, messing up your relationships, and frankly just being miserable, make sure you watch to the end of this video. Not only am I going to be sharing 5 reasons the once you stop caring, she starts chasing concept is incredibly flawed, but I also have some very, very special tips at the end that will help you feel better about this and actually know what to do that will get results instead. Before we dive in, if this is your first time watching, welcome. My name is Melanie. I'm a Christian dating coach for men. I help you stop wasting your time and stop wasting your money on dead-end relationships by learning the skills you need to actually get your ideal girlfriend. And I'm not just talking a girlfriend, I'm talking about your dream girl. So if that sounds like something you want, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, and give me a big thumbs up. All right. Let's talk. The internet is full right now of so many people saying, get her to chase you, stop caring, and she'll chase you. And once you walk away, she'll chase you. And the truth is, guys, this will mess up your life, okay? This will not lead you to happy relationships. This is a terrible tactic. In all honesty, it will wreck your life if you keep doing it. The only way to get a happy relationship is to stop doing it. And I have 5 reasons for you today that explain why. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. Reason number 1 is that the whole concept of one person chasing the other is actually flawed. It does not lead to a happy relationship. I'm going to illustrate for you with my hands. Pretend that my fingers are people, okay? As long as one person is chasing the other, you never get together, right? It never connects. A healthy relationship, a happy relationship, has 2 people who come together. They're close. A relationship where one is chasing the other, there's no closeness, there's no connection. So a real relationship, a happy relationship, the relationship everybody wants deep down, cannot be achieved if one is chasing the other. Instead, you have to mutually move towards each other. Does that make sense? With this being said, you guys know, if you've been following my channel for a while, that I do teach you about the importance of pursuing. That is completely different than chasing. And as a woman, there are certain things women have to do to, in their own way, pursue you as well. Be invested in this relationship. The very nature of chasing is that one person is running away and the other person is trying to keep up with them, trying to get their attention. And that's not a happy relationship, right? Who in the world would want to be in a relationship like that? The truth is, it's exhausting, it's not happy, and it's just not fun. The second reason the once you stop caring, she starts chasing concept is flawed and will mess up your life is it actually doesn't lead to a lifelong relationship. If you've been following me for a while, you know one thing that sets my channel apart from pretty much everything else on the internet is that, guys, I teach you how to have a lifelong relationship, that crazy happy relationship. You know, those cute old people who are like crazy in love in their 90s? Yeah, I'm talking that kind of relationship. What most people are teaching on the internet right now is a whole bunch of mind games, a whole bunch of tricks. And yeah, they're effective if you're looking for a one-night fling. Okay? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. But if you're trying to get that lifelong happy relationship, it's not going to work. Pay close attention because this is actually going to comfort you so much. Any woman, any good, real woman who is sincere, really what she wants is she just wants you to love her, and she just wants to love you, and she just wants to know who you are, and she just wants you to know the real her, and she wants just a crazy, happy, honest, open relationship. And any relationship that is playing these mind games and making you chase her and her chase you, and now I can't talk to you and now you can't talk to me, that's not sincere, that's not honest, that's not open, it's exhausting. And so what it's going to do is those sincere, awesome women, it's going to repel them. They're not going to be interested, they're going to walk away. Now, if this has not been your experience up to this point, then it's because you've been attracting toxic women, which is a terrible, terrible hamster wheel. Seriously, it's awful. Be sure to watch this video and it will help you so much with this. As long as you're attracting toxic women, you're never going to attract the type of woman you really want. if you want that long-lasting, happy relationship, the once you stop caring, she starts chasing concept is not going to cut it for you. Now, real fast, I want to answer this question because I know you guys are going to ask it. Okay, so I'm starting to see why this is actually a terrible idea, right? I'm starting to see why this will not work. Well, what's going to work instead? The truth is, guys, that's exactly what I'm here for. I've actually put together a free masterclass for you that teaches you exactly what you need to do to get your ideal girlfriend. Stop wasting time with these games and these silly tricks and just know exactly what does work. There's a link in the description below. I also put a link in the pinned comment. You'll learn the biggest mistakes that will keep you single forever. You'll learn why you are not getting your ideal girlfriend and what to do instead to get her, as well as my 5-step framework I teach my paid clients to get their ideal girlfriends. So you're gonna wanna make sure you check out that masterclass. Again, it's totally free. There's a link in the description and a link in the pinned comments. Reason number 3 is that it actually attracts the wrong kinds of women. This whole once you walk away, she starts chasing does actually attract some women. I will be completely honest with you, it does, but they are toxic women. They are drama queens. I'm gonna put a graph up on the screen for you. This is what most people think a normal relationship looks like. It's got some pretty high highs, right? But it's also got some pretty awful lows, and it's not really progressing. It's not really going anywhere. But this is what most people think. That's just how it is. Up, down, hot, cold, hot, cold. The truth is, that is actually not what a relationship should look like. Here's another graph. This is what a relationship should look like. It just goes up. It just progresses. You just get closer and closer, like I talked about. You just get more and more in love. Yes, you are going to have good days and you are going to have bad days. That is life. And you're going to have things you need to work through. But ultimately, you are always moving in an upward direction. That is why, again, this whole concept of making her chase you is not going to lead to a lifelong relationship. It's going to have those serious ups and downs and mess up your relationship and ultimately your life. Real women, the type of woman you actually want to grow old with, she doesn't have time for that first graph. She doesn't have time for all that drama and those ups and downs and guessing and trying to figure it out. She doesn't have time for that. So she will actually walk away from that. A woman like that, if he starts, stop caring, playing it aloof, she's going to turn around and she's going to walk away because she's looking for sincerity. She's looking for honesty. It's not going to work on her. But the other women, they love drama. And so that up and down system is exactly what they're looking for. So you are going to attract toxic women. And whenever you're in a relationship with a toxic person, it's a toxic relationship. It's hurtful, it's painful, and it's miserable. One of the biggest things to remember is if a relationship starts with mind games and tricks, that is how it will end. One way or another, that is how it will end. Either you will have to do that your entire married life to keep her interested in you, or as soon as the games stop, she's gone. She's gonna cheat on you, she's gonna break up with you, she's gonna break your heart, whatever it is, she's done. Because ultimately, she's only in this relationship for those games. Is this making sense so far? Are you guys enjoying this video? I wanna hear from you in the comments. Be sure to let me know. And if you would like more videos on how to have like a good relationship and a lifelong relationship, be sure to comment yes in the comments below. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for commenting, letting me know what you guys would like to see more of. This helps me so much as I'm preparing new content for you. So also, if you have any other videos you would like to see, be sure to tell me about that in the comments as well. Reason number 4, the once you stop caring, she starts chasing concept is completely flawed, is that many women will respond to that. They will, but it's because of ego. I have talked to some toxic women who have openly said, well, he can't break up with me. I have to break up with him. So yeah, she'll play the game to get you back. Again, she's a drama queen. She's got tons of ego. So yeah, she'll try to get you back. She'll start chasing you just so she can be the one to break up with you. That is a very hurtful cycle that sadly happens over and over again. Again, this is something toxic women do because those are the only types of women you're going to attract if you're trying to make her chase you. So be sure to watch this video as well on toxic women. Seriously, it's going to help you so much. It's pretty much a good life skill to know how to identify toxic women. But so many women who are toxic, no, he can't break up with me. I have to break up with him. And so once you stop caring and walk away, she'll chase you only until she gets you back. And then she's going to play with you and break up with you. She will make you pay for making her chase you. On the other side, the sincere, loving, awesome woman you are looking for, you start playing those games with her and she's done. She's gone. It's over. And our fifth reason is honestly that it's immature. Point blank, it just is. Even if you happen to be the almost impossible exception where she is not toxic, it's still immature. It's still not a good idea. If you go into a relationship with this concept and playing these games, you are not setting your relationship up on a good foundation at all. You are starting your relationship on games, which means your relationship started with you guys messing with each other's heads. Where's the honesty in that? Where's the integrity in that? Where's the sincerity in that? There isn't any, right? How can there be trust in a relationship when it starts with you messing with each other's heads? If you want a long-lasting, happy relationship, you've got to be mature. Now that's it for our 5 reasons. However, there are 2 very important points I need to make before we end this video. Number 1, the reason the whole make her chase you concept is very, very attractive to a lot of men is frankly because you've been played. Maybe you're thinking that as you watch this video, right? You've been hurt, you've been burned. And so the thought process is, well, I'm never being burned again. I don't want to be rejected anymore. I don't want to be embarrassed anymore. So I'm going to make her chase me. Remember though, just like I showed you earlier with my fingers, that's not how a relationship works. If one's chasing, you never come together. You have to mutually come together. So as long as one person is doing the chasing, it's not going to work and it's not going to lead you to that relationship. Also realize that if you've been played, if you've been hurt, if you've been burned, it's for 2 reasons. 1, you are attracting the wrong types of women, and or 2, you don't have the relationship skills you need to get that incredible relationship. Again, this is why I created my masterclass, was just for you. So check out the link in the description below and in the pinned comment, and you're going to learn what is stopping you from having that ideal relationship and how to instead move forward so you can get that long-term, crazy, happy relationship. So if you're sick of being burned, if you're sick of being rejected, if you're sick of being embarrassed and wasting your time and money, make sure you check out that link right now. The second thing I really need you to know is this whole concept of once you stop caring, she starts chasing is not completely flawed if by stop caring, you mean stop obsessing. It is true that someone who is confident, someone who is self-assured, and someone who is not obsessed and needy, yeah, that's very attractive. And women are going to be drawn to that. As a matter of fact, if you are needy and obsessed and all of that, yeah, you're actually going to push women away because it comes across as creepy and makes her uncomfortable. So there is some truth to it if you mean don't be obsessed, don't be needy. But if you mean act aloof and play hard to get and all that, yeah, it is not remotely effective. If you have been struggling with feeling needy and kind of hovering and being obsessed, then again, my masterclass is for you as well. I specifically put this together so you guys would have one video you could go to just get solid answers and a solid game plan. So make sure you click that link and join us over there. Thank you so much again for watching, my wonderful friend. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and ring that notification bell. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Be sure to comment yes if you would like to see more videos just like this one. And I would love to hear if you have ever experienced any of these scenarios. Have you ever experienced women who have played you this way? I want to know about it in the comments below. If you have a friend who's been really struggling to get his ideal girlfriend, please share this with him. I know it would help him so much. If we're not yet friends on social media, be sure to check out links for that in the description below as well. Thank you so much again, my amazing friend, and have an amazing day. Here we go. Is that 90s? I don't even know what that is. Anyway, okay, here we go. I'm a little nervous about this one. Haters are gonna hate, and they're gonna have miserable relationships at the end. But ultimately, you're always moving in an upward direction. I couldn't think of that word.